What up, nerds? I'm Lester. Welcome to Your Mom's Basement, coming in with a 40K narrative play BatRep. And for this one, it is going to be my Space Wolves versus Arbiters, Necrons, thank you. And we're going to be playing Meat Grinder, because we're giving narrative play a shot, because Chapter Secured is coming out soon. Chapter Approved, which has a lot of objectives secured. That's probably why I said that. And frankly, it has a lot of narrative play stuff, so we're finally giving it a shot. What we've done is we've both made 2,000-point armies and checked their power levels, and we're using that to determine the who is the attacker and who's the defender. And in this case, it's me attacking with my Space Wolves. I have access to a preliminary bombardment, sustained assault, and this set of stratagems. And Arbiter here has himself his Necrons, and he's the defender. He's actually using the concealed deployment type. It's really neat. And
it's super cool.
And he is actually, looks like he's mostly set up.
Yeah.
And his, so he has actually already deployed completely everything with these dice as markers. And that's cool. So now I have to deploy. I have to counter deploy. And I'll show you guys what my army is after I've done my deployment. Okay, so I took a second and took a look at the stratagems for both the attackers and defenders, and Arbiter has actually used the decoys stratagem. So he actually has two more markers. Thank you. Wow, I can't think today, apparently. He actually has two more deployment markers than his force actually has. So I am going to counter with the spies stratagem. I'm going to spend one of my 7 CP. Yes, that's right. 7 CP.
I had 7, by the way, as well.
Yeah, so now we're both down to 6. And I would like for you to reveal what this marker is.
That is a decoy.
No! Okay, and that's the only one of those I get. So I've been fooled. All right, I'm going to come back with my deployment. I swear. At my actual deployment this time.
Yes, it worked.
Okay, so what I have here, now that I'm totally deployed, is one full unit of Primaris Intercessor Marines. They just have the regular bolt rifles and their bolt pistols and complement of grenades. Hell Blasters, a Primaris Captain, a Primaris Ancient. I have some Wolf Scouts. They're already deployed here, and they have nothing but sniper rifles. Land Raider Jr. is just a regular old Rhino with a full-sized unit of Grey Hunters inside. They just have their bolt guns, bolt pistols, and general stuff. I have over here my Primaris Lieutenant and 2 units of Longfangs. Each unit of Longfangs has 2 las cannons, which will be these guys for them, and then these guys for them, and 2 heavy bolters, which will be these guys for them, and these guys for them. And the little Rhino that could is just a standard Rhino. Both Rhinos have an extra Stormbolter. And the little Rhino that could also has a unit of 10 Grey Hunters inside. Then I have a 5-man unit of Wolf Guard Terminators. They're deployed off the table. They have Storm Shields and Storm Bolters. Logan Grimnar and Njal Stormcaller in Runic Terminator armor. So that is my 2,000 points of Space Wolves, and Arbiter will be putting his units down now, and we'll see how much of a huge mistake I've made. Okay, and here's the forces of the Arbiter Dynasty. What do you have up over here?
All right, so hiding behind the building, we have some scarabs in a group of 3.
Yeah.
Over here, we have some scarabs in a group of 5.
Mm-hmm.
We have 10 Telsa Immortals.
Okay.
We have a Cryptek and a Overlord sitting inside a unit of 20 warriors.
Okay.
The Overlord is equipped with a War Scythe and a Resurrection Orb, so he is Wuzzywig.
Neat.
Over here, we have another unit of 20 warriors.
Yep.
And then we have 5 normal destroyers.
Yep.
And we have a Destroyer Lord.
Okay.
And to finish it off, we have a Gauss Pilot.
Oh, God. I had to film it from a weird angle, but let me tell you, let's just take a look at this glorious table real quick. Let's just take a look at that. Bask in it. All right. And I get to roll to see who goes first. And I also do preliminary bombardment.
Destroyer Lord also has a Resurrection Orb.
Okay, cool. So I also do a preliminary bombardment. So we'll come back with all of that. Okay, so immediately after setup, there is a preliminary bombardment step. So for every unit he has here, I'm going to roll a d6, and on a 6 up, that unit suffers a d6 mortal wounds. However, if it is an infantry unit, Arbiter can elect for them to go to ground, and if they go to ground, they only take d3 mortal wounds instead. All right, so I'll just start right here. I'm going to start with the Scarabs, d6, and they take d6 mortal wounds. And
They'll go to ground.
They'll go to ground, okay. So that's normally a 5. That goes down to a 3. So that's 1 base. Yeah. All right. And the next unit of Scarabs, d6. That's a 5, no go. Then I have the unit of Warriors on your right-hand side. Mm-hmm. d6. Nope.
Okay.
And then
Overlord? In the middle there?
I'll go with this guy, actually. That's the Cryptek, right?
Yes.
Okay, so actually I'm going to go with the Overlord. So D6. Mm-hmm. That's 6. Ooh. Is he going to go to ground?
Yeah.
Okay, so here comes D3. And
Good
that's
thing
good.
he did.
Good thing he did, because that's 3 mortal wounds right off of him. Here comes the Cryptek. So for the Cryptek, I'm actually going to spend a command point to use Sustained Bombardment. So instead of rolling 1 die, I'm rolling 3.
Do I have to use Fox on
Here's that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to roll 3d6, looking for 6. And I got it. I didn't even really need to use it.
Okay, so he is going to go to ground.
Yep.
And you only got 1 6, so that's I'm gonna hope you don't roll high.
Yeah. And that's a 4.
Okay, so he is literally at 50% HP.
Yep. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah. This is already pretty brutal. The Immortals. D6. It's a 2. Then the
pylon.
The pylon. D6. Boop. Oh, that's a 4.
Yeah.
The next unit of warriors, D6. 3. Destroyers. Okay. Get the camera out. Sometimes the tripod gets in the way. So D6. Doop. Oh, that's a 6.
They'll
And
just take it.
they'll just take it. Okay. D6 mortal wounds. Boop. That's 4.
That's a base.
Okay. And then,
I'm gonna make these bases.
last but certainly not least, the Destroyer Lord. So a D6 for the Destroyer Lord. That's another 6. Jesus.
He's just gonna take it.
Okay. And here comes 6. D6. It's 3.
Okay.
All right. So that preliminary bombardment has definitely been real brutal. Real brutal. And now I, as the attacker, need to roll a d6 to see who goes first. On a 4, 5, or 6, the Arbiter goes first. On a 1, 2, or 3, I go first. And that's a 1. So, looks like I'm going to have first turn. So we'll be back with turn 1, Space Wolves.
Okay, so
Space Wolves, turn 1. Starting on my movement phase, I'm actually going to start right here. with all my Primaris Marines, and they're going to move 6 inches. Nobody's going to advance. So they're going to move this way. Speed up movement. Da, 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 da. All right. And the Hellblasters are going to go that way as well. We're actually going to move up towards this ruin. The Ancient is going to follow along, as is the Captain. The Wolf Scouts are going to stay where they are, and Land Raider Jr. is going to motor on around this building here. And he's going to advance. He advances 4 inches, so his total movement is going to be 16 inches this turn.
Jeez, that's so fast.
It is. 4. He's got 12 left. It's so fast, and he's really just looking for cover, like, because he's got to be out. So, against my better judgment, not really against my better judgment, but because we need to get line of sight on the pylon, the Longfangs are actually going to move this turn. So, which sucks. But hey, at least they have their own native reroll of 1. 2. This unit's going this way. Their sergeant's coming out. This unit's just moving this way. And we're getting a little separation there. This guy will stay back. Just because he's there for wounds anyway, and also to make sure. Okay, so we're still there. Primaris Lieutenant, he's actually going to move up too. He's just going to move, so he's right there, just to make that better looking. And then little Rhino that could is going to move, and I forgot my dice. It's actually going to advance as well, so it is going to advance for a total of 18. And yeah, I'm just going to move it and then show you where it is when it comes back. And that's where the Rhino Primaris ended up. And now it's the end of my turn, so I'm going to do my deep strikes with Logan, these Wolfguard, and Njal Stormcaller. And I'll show you where they're placed once I've placed them. Alright, after my deep strikers have landed, I'm going to have the Terminators and Logan Grimnar landing on this flank, and Njal Stormcaller joining in with the Primaris Marines. And yeah, now onto the Psychic phase. Okay, so Njal Stormcaller is going to first try to manifest Stormcaller, not so ironically, and it is a Warp Charge 6. He gets a +1, so he's looking for 5s on 2d6. Boop. And he gets it with a 7. Next up, he's going to try and use Jaws of the World Wolf on the unit of warriors. So Jaws of the World Wolf has a Warp Charge of 7. He gets a +1, so he's looking for 6 on 2d6. And he fails with a 5. All right, going on to shooting. Okay, I'm going to start with the my shooting phase with the Terminators. They all have Storm Bolters, just regular old Storm Bolters. So that's Assault 2, so it's going to be 10 dice, and they're going to be firing into the big group of warriors there. 4, 6, 8, and 10. They're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling any misses because Logan Grimnar is right there. So hitting on 3s. Oop. Now I dropped a die that I didn't roll. And we're going to re-roll these misses. 3s. Okay, these are Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so you are being wounded on 4s. And that is 4 wounds.
Alright, I have a 4-up.
Yep.
So I make 2, and we lose 2 Necron Warriors.
Yeah. Then Logan himself, he's going to be shooting on 2s, re-rolling misses. He only has a Stormbolter. So, he hits twice, regular Stormbolter, Strength 4, Toughness 4, wounding on 4s. And that's 2 wounds.
That's 2 saves.
And that's 2 saves. Okay, next up, the Intercessors will be firing into that same group of Necron Warriors. Nobody is in rapid fire range of the Necron Warriors, so it's just straight 10 dice with their bolt rifles. They're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Primaris Wolflord here. So 3s. These don't get re-rolled. These don't get re-rolled. These do get re-rolled. So 3s. Okay, so there's 5 hits. Wounding on 4s. No re-rolls. And no... 1 wound. That is AP -1.
Okay. Make
6. Yeah. Okay. The Mastercrafted Auto Bolt Rifle from the Primaris Captain into that same group of Warriors. He's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Not in rapid fire. Or it's assault 2, so he doesn't need rapid fire. So, re-roll this 1. That's 1 hit. And that's only 1 hit. Wounding on 4s. No re-rolls again. And that's a 3. Oh, no.
Way to go, Warriors.
Way to go, Warriors. All right, next up to shoot, the Hellblasters are going to be firing into that big group of Warriors again. Again, we're out of rapid fire. So hit it with their Plasma Incinerators. They're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Wolf Guard, or the Wolf Lord in Primaris armor. So, and re-rolling this 1. Okay, so that is 5 hits. This is Strength 7, because I didn't say it was supercharged, so I'm just going to go with it standard. So Strength 7, so we're wounding on 3s. And no rerolls, so only 2 wounds. This is AP -4.
So the pylon gives everything within 3 inches of its base a 5-up invulnerable for phase shifting things out like ghosts.
Neat. And good job, Pylon. Only 1 got roasted.
1 dude gets roasted, and the other disappears and reappears. Like a phantom.
Like a phantom. Like the ghost that he is. Okay. So now my Wolf Scouts are going to be firing at the Cryptek with their sniper rifles. They're going to be hitting on 3s because they didn't move anywhere. No rerolls because they are out of range of the Primaris Captain. Okay, so hitting on 3s, no rerolls. No rerolls. And that's super cocked.
Just roll again.
Okay. Super cocked. That one was 3. There we go. All right, and now for wounds. This is Strength 4. Okay. If he has Toughness 4, we're wounding on 4s, with 6s being adding mortal wounds as well. And I got 2 6s in there.
Okay.
So that's 2 mortal wounds.
He's just dead.
Yeah. So he has been wiped out by both the bombardment and the scouts. So that worked out for me. And Land Raider Jr. will not be able to fire because he advanced this turn. Oh, man. Okay, so now it's going to be the Long Tang's turn to fire. The Long Fang's turn to fire. They are going to use their rerolling 1s to hit on ability on the pylon. The 2 las cannons will be firing into the pylon, and the heavy bolters will be firing into that big group of warriors I've been shooting at all turn and getting nothing done with. All right.
Shut up, my Cryptek.
I did shoot out the Cryptek, but I haven't done shit to those warriors. So starting with the heavy bolters, they're just going to be straight hitting on 3s. No rerolls, so that's 3 hits. These are strength 5. So we're wounding on 3s. And that's 3 wounds, AP -1, sir.
Okay, back to that 5 up.
Yep.
Make none.
Okay. And now the las cannons into the pylon. They are going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's 2 hits.
Okay.
And then they're going to be wounding on 3s because they are strength 9 versus your toughness of 8. They're going to be wounding on 3s, also rerolling 1s because of the Primaris Lieutenant. So, and that's 2 wounds.
Okay.
AP is -3, so you have that.
I have that ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost save.
Go save!
Don't make it.
Okay. So that is 2d6 damage to it. And that is 6 total. This unit of Long Fangs can't really see the pylon, unfortunately, because I stacked them up poorly. So they're going to be firing at the destroyers. All right, I'm going to start with, and they're going to use their reroll 1's ability on those same destroyers. So I'm going to start with the las cannons. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Shoot. That's 2 hits. Toughness on the...
They're toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Okay, so this is wounding on 3s. And that's 2 wounds. AP is -3.
They have nothing.
Okay, so there's 2d6 damage. So first guy is taking 4. And so...
So it's just 2 bases then.
Yeah. Well, it's 1 base.
And then the other one...
And then the other one takes 4 damage. So, yes, so that's 2 bases. All right. And the heavy bolters. They're going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And these do not get rerolled because they are 2s. So that's 4 hits. And they're going to be wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s because it's a strength 5. Okay, so that is...
Reroll your 1 to wound because of overtime.
Yeah. that is just a bad roll. And that turned into 2 wounds.
Okay. These guys have a 3+ normally?
Yep, so AP -1, so you're on 4s. And
I make 1, I
make
don't make
1,
1.
fail 1. Alright, so 1 takes a wound. And that is it for my shooting phase. I don't have anything that I want to charge. And yeah. So that's actually down to my morale. I don't think you lost anything to...
I lost quite a few warriors over there.
Oh, okay.
So that warrior group has my warlord standing in the middle of it.
Yep.
He has inspiring leader.
Yep.
So they are all leadership 11. Unfortunately, I lost 6 guys. So if I roll a 6, I should lose another dude who can never be reanimated.
Ooh. And you didn't. Okay, so that is it for Space Wolves turn 1. And I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this has random game length. And all Arbiter needs to win this game is to have 1 model alive at the end of the game. I need to totally remove everything. It's gonna be a rough job. Coming back with Necrons turn 1.
Alright, so Necrons. At the start of my turn, everything with living metal regens a wound.
Yeah. I like that you're using the big counter for the pylon.
It doesn't have enough wounds on
it. That's why you're counting up?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. And reanimation, right?
When this gets to 15, it's at half strength.
Okay.
Reanimating these 6 motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you shot out my Cryptek, you jark. So
I'm the worst.
Yeah. 5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 2.
I mean, you know, that's 2 more.
Yeah, I'll take it.
For sure.
And then we'll do the destroyers before I walk over there.
Yep.
There are 3 missing.
Okay.
They're also 5 ups.
Mm-hmm.
I get 1 of them back.
Ooh, that's a lot of wounds, though.
Yep. And then, because this guy has a resurrection orb, after I've done all my reanimation rolls, I get another one for ones within 3 inches of him.
Nice.
So, that thing again. And we do 1 more guy.
Okay.
I'll go put the destroyer in place.
Alrighty.
At the start of the movement, as
Yep.
I said at the beginning of my turn.
Right.
Start of movement, this dude is going to command these dudes with my will be done.
Okay.
They have +1 ballistic skill and 1 inch of movement additional for the rest of the turn.
Oh my gosh.
And then we'll get on to movement.
Okay.
These 4 destroyers,
Yep.
They have a 12-inch move, so I'm just going to do that.
They're just hopping back.
Yeah.
They didn't like the las cannoning.
They were deployed forward so that you'd think there was something there you had to deploy against.
Ah, fair.
That said, they have a thing that lets them fire heavy weapons and move, so they're fine.
Neat.
I'll actually be pulling these things back.
Okay.
I'll finish moving that off camera.
Yeah. Go.
So these scarabs are going to make sure that you can't charge consolidate into these warriors who are gonna. Actually, I could probably get in rapid fire on these.
Okay. And while you sort that out, I'm just going to show that this is where the other group of warriors ended up after their movement. Because nobody wants to watch anybody just move 20 models straight up like that. So now the...
yeah, I can get a line of dudes
into rapid fire.
Into rapid fire.
Okay, and we'll be back once that's all set. So here's where those warriors ended up. They kind of had to leave the boss man a little bit behind, just from the... he went to ground during the bombardment. Okay.
And then these things are going to move forward.
Okay.
So they have line of sight on more stuff.
Okay. So they can actually do
These
some
are
roasting.
Tulsa Immortals, by the way.
Yes. So they can get that Tesla roasting on. So scary. Yeah. Everything's so scary looking.
That's going to be movement.
Okay. And so the pylon's not moving?
20 Tesla shots.
So 20 Tesla shots going from the Immortals into my Terminators?
Yep.
Oh, it's so many shots, Arbiter. I don't like it.
Yeah. So that's 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. And then that's...
There you go. Just enough.
They have my will be done, so they are hitting on 2s, and they Telsa out on 5s and 6s.
Oh. Okay. So we're gonna count this up and then be back.
Okay.
So how many dice did you roll?
I rolled 20 dice.
How many missed?
I missed with 1 dice.
Okay. And how many hits do we have here?
Well, we have the 11 hits that are normal.
Yep.
And then we have 7 Telsa hits, which grants us another 14 hits.
Well, we are toughness 4.
Well, this is strength 5.
Wounding on 3s. Oh, shit. Okay.
A lot of 2s in there, though.
A lot of 2s in there. Let's sort this out real quick. It's actually going faster than I thought. So we can... Okay. So that's...
There you go.
That's an assload of wounds. All right. Any AP, sir?
No AP.
No AP?
Just a shit ton of hits.
Okay. So here comes 2s. Dropped it. And I'll just pick that up. Okay. So 2s. Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
So that's 1 Terminator dead. That's 2 Terminators dead. That's 3 Terminators dead. 3 Terminators dead. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yep. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. And yeah.
I'll take it.
Ugh, so good. But it makes me cry every time. Now.
Okay, so now we're going to have this unit of warriors fire into the scouts because I'm not allowed to lose my overlord. And they need to be whittled down a bit.
Yeah.
That's just too many sniper shots.
Yeah.
We're going to go... There we go. I don't hit on 2s anymore.
That's fortunate.
Yep, so there you go.
Okay.
And then we have...
We're toughness 4.
And we are strength 4.
Wounding on 4s. Ooh, that's a bunch of wounds. I don't like it. Okay. I'm not super unjazzed. Okay, so we're in cover, because as usual, you kind of use everything as ruins here.
But I have Gauss.
But you have Gauss. So I'm down from my 4-up to a 3-up, and then back up to a 4-up. So 4-ups for my 4 scouts. And that is 3 scouts just dayed. And we'll go with these 3. And do.
I feel a lot better about my Overlord living. Destroyers.
Destroyers?
These 4 destroyers are going to fire into... Like, these are both bolter... It's 2 units of the same thing, right?
2 units of the same thing. Heavy bolter, las cannon.
So I'm going to put 4 shots into this group and 4 shots into this group.
Okay. Okay. Looking bad. So, group 1.
Group 1, these guys are ballistic skill 3+.
Yep. Okay. Any rerolls from the...
They reroll 1s for hardwired hatred.
Yeah.
Alright.
Toughness 4.
This, I believe, is strength 6.
My poor long fangs.
It's probably 5, though. Let's check. And that means
Strength 5.
3s.
Wounding on 3. Strength 5. Okay, 3 wounds. AP.
Okay, this is AP -3.
AP -3, so that would bring us to a 6 up, but cover. So we're down to a 5 up still. 3 long fangs looking for 5 ups. And that's 3 long fangs dead. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to go with...
I got a las cannon!
You didn't, actually.
Oh, we can kill the sergeant.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
I'm a crafty bastard. Okay. And
the other 2 destroyers firing.
Yep.
Ooh. Hardwired hatred.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So 3 more.
Yep.
And again, we're
Wounding on 3s.
3s.
And that's 3 wounds. 5 ups.
So 5 ups.
And that's 2. We're taking Sarge and a heavy bolter. Ooh, my numbers are dwindling rapidly right now, and it's very bad.
Yeah. On the flip side, I'm almost done with shooting. So these guys are going to fire into the Primaris.
Okay. Do you want to fire into the Hellblasters or the Intercessors?
Hellblasters.
Okay.
Even though they have cover.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's got cover over there.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
Well, I just figured you'd want to shoot at the biggest, baddest weapon.
Yeah. So this unit is firing into the
Hellblasters?
Hellblasters. 5 of them are rapid fire, and there's 17 dudes in total.
Yep.
So
a whole mess of shots. Just a whole mess of shooting.
And 2s miss. So. I like that.
Yep. It looks good. We're toughness 4.
I'm strength 4, so.
Yeah.
Just even odds here.
Ooh. It's 2 1s. Yep. Okay.
Alright.
That's rough. So I have cover, but you have Gauss. So 3 ups. And
better than 4 ups.
That's, yeah, I was about to say that actually, Njal Stormcaller is already paying money for me. Okay. So 3 ups. Yeah, big money.
Yep.
Big money. All right.
That would have been.
That would have been.
I would have got one.
One base gone. Yeah. All right. So is that it for your shooting, sir?
No.
Oh no, it's
one
not.
thing left to fire.
You've got 1 move left. All right, your last bit of shooting for turn 1.
The Gauss pylon is going to fire into the plasma intercessors.
Okay.
It is using focused beam mode.
All right.
It gets 4 shots.
That seems good.
It is ballistic skill 2+.
Oh no.
However, it fires at -1 on ground targets.
Okay. So 3.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. They're toughness 4.
Okay. This is strength 16.
Okay, wounding on 2s. All right, that's 2 wounds.
Okay.
AP?
-5. And each one of those dudes takes 6 plus D6 wounds.
Oh, okay. So they're dead.
11. 11.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh man.
So they're deleted.
Goop. They have been straight vaporized. Those dudes may have never existed. And then,
That's a different power.
oh no. So that's it, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Because my leadership is just slightly too big for the losses I've taken to matter. Yeah. All right. And the Wolf Guard would pass automatically, even if they couldn't, because Logan's there. All right. So on to Space Wolves turn 2 with things, I don't know, getting hard. Things are getting hard. Okay.
Also, I don't think I would feel as good about the Naruto stuff if I didn't have like a big fucking thing sitting at the top of the hill.
Yeah. So turn 2, Space Wolves. I'm going to start movement with my Terminators and Logan Grimnar, and they are a little slow, but that's okay because they came in ready to rock. So, yeah. And so we're getting close. Getting closer. I have an idea. Next up, the Intercessors and this just cadre are going to be moving. We have a 6-inch move over here, except for Nyal Stormcaller. So we're going to move this guy up. And then this guy up. And we'll just hold the formation. And then Nyal is going to move his... Actually, this guy's going to come back a little bit. No, it doesn't matter. No, it won't matter. Okay, so Nyal's going to move his happy butt over this way. And then the Hellblasters are going to move over this way. Shaboop. And I realized I totally forgot about the Primaris Ancient from last turn, but that's okay. And then the Captain. Okay. The Wolf Scouts are going to stay right where they are. Then I'll move Land Raider Jr. Okay, so the occupants of Land Raider Jr. and the little rhino that could are actually going to disembark this turn. So I'm going to come back and show you where they end up after they're done. All right, and we can see now that this unit of 10 Grey Hunters and this unit of 10 Grey Hunters are now out of their vehicles and looking to attack. And
I'm in so much trouble.
they, unfortunately, they don't have any special weapons. It's just straight bolt guns because points. So now Land Raider Jr. and the little rhino that could are just going to move so that they can ensure line of sight on that unit of warriors. So he's just going to move this way because he wants to stay covered. Not that it's going to matter much. And then he's just going to turn his happy butt this way. All right. So with that, we're going to go on to Space Wolves turn 2, Psychic Phase. Okay, so now Nyal Stormcaller, being my only psyker, he is going to... he is actually going to use... we'll start with Jaws of the World Wolf, because I know that. But he's going to use the other thing, too. So Jaws of the World Wolf, he's going to try it on this unit of warriors. He's looking for a 7 on 2d6, but he's adding 1. So, he gets it with an 8. All right, so now I roll 2d6, and I subtract their movement of 5. And then they take that number of mortal wounds. So hopefully we roll real nice. That's a 3, so that would be 3 mortal wounds. Boop, boop, boop. All right, that's pretty decent. That's like a pretty good smite right there, honestly. All right, and then I have to go look at this other psychic power because I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. Okay, after looking up Tempest's Wrath and doing some measuring and discovering that he is less than an inch out of range of the Tesla Immortals, he's actually just going to go ahead and use Stormcaller. And he's looking for... It's either a 5 or a 6. Either way, he gets it with a 10. Or technically an 11. All right. So now we're going to move on to shooting. Okay, I'm going to start with the Terminators. They are going to be firing into that group of warriors with their Storm Bolters. They only get 4 shots now because there's 2 of them left. So now they're going to be firing and hitting on 3s and rerolling misses. And that's all hits. Wounding on 4s, no rerolls. And that is 2 wounds.
And this is 4 ups?
Yep.
So I'll lose 1.
Yeah. Okay. Now for Logan Grimnar. He is going to be firing his Stormbolter into them. Hitting on 2s, rerolling misses. And he hits twice. Wounding on 4s, no rerolls. And that is 1 wound.
4 up?
Mm-hmm.
Make it.
Got it. Okay. The Intercessors are going to fire their bolt rifles into that group of warriors. They're in rapid fire range, because hooray. And so they're going to be firing 20 dice, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Those are not 1s. That is also not a 1. These are 1s. Okay. So 3s. And, all right. Strength 4.
Pop is 4.
And no rerolls here. Okay, so that's 7 wounds. AP -1.
So I have a 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
I make 2.
Mm-hmm.
I lose 5 more.
Yeah. Bra, bra, bra. Gats, 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 gats. Primaris Marines, I've underestimated you. 7 and 8. Okay. Now the Hellblasters are going to be firing into that group of warriors as well. And they get 8 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. We're going to do this in supercharge mode. Because I'm rerolling 1s anyway. Alright, and I got all of those. So they're going to be hitting on 2s, no rerolls. Or wounding on 2s, no rerolls. And that's 8. And there is AP -4.
Okay, so I have a 5 up.
5 ups.
Oof. It's 2,
Should be 7.
7, yeah.
Ooh. All right. Significantly reduce that unit. So Captain can still see this one of these last 2 warriors. So he's going to put his 2 shots from his master crafted auto bolt gun. He's going to be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. So that's 2 hits, wounding on 4s, no rerolls. And that's 2 wounds, no AP, sir.
4 ups.
Mm-hmm. Oh, made it. All right. Those guys get to live to see some more of this round. All right. Next up, my Wolf Scouts are going to snipey snipe at the Overlord. So only 3 of them can see him. So here comes 3 dice. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And that is 2 hits. And then he is toughness
5.
5. So I'm wounding on 5s. 6s are mortal wound. An additional mortal wound. So there's no wounds there. And no mortal wounds either. All right, next up, I'm going to shoot with the little rhino that could. his Stormbolters into this group of warriors. All right, he has a pair. They're rapid fire 2. They're in rapid fire range, so there's going to be 8 dice.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And wounding on 4s, no rerolls. Okay, so that's 2 wounds. AP nothing.
4 ups.
4 ups. Ooh, made them both. All right. And now his buddy, Land Raider Jr., doing the same thing. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Okay, so that's 4 hits. Wounding on 4s, no rerolls. And that's 0 wounds. Okay. Next up, these Grey Hunters. So I lied. Not doing those Grey Hunters. Not doing them at all. Next up is going to be the groups of Long Fangs. I'm going to start with the ones with their heavy bolter remaining. They're going to fire their las cannons into the pylon, because you have to do something, right? They're going to use their reroll 1s ability on the pylon as well. All right. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Pew! Rerolling that 1. Pew! Okay, that's 2 hits. And toughness 8. So wounding on 3s with a reroll from the lieutenant of 1s. 3s, and that's 2 wounds. AP minus 3.
5 up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Take 1 wound.
Okay, so that is D6. And that is a 3. Next, the heavy bolter is going to be firing into those remaining warriors. He's hitting on 3s, no rerolls on the hits. 3s. Okay, unfortunately he doesn't reroll. I'm going to go down to 4 CP. I'm going to reroll this. Boop. Yep. And then wounding on 3s with a reroll from the LT. And that is 3 wounds, AP minus 1.
It is 3 gone.
Yeah. And I think that's... Oh, it was the small unit.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Boop. Boop. Alrighty. And now the small unit of Longfangs is going to fire their last cannons into the destroyers. They're going to use their reroll 1's ability there as well. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. And this is not a reroll. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. And that is 1 wound, sir. AP minus 4. Or 3, excuse me.
On what?
The destroyers.
Okay. AP minus 3.
Yep. It is a last cannon.
I have a 3 up normally, so it's 1.
Mm-hmm.
6 up. No.
Okay. And he takes 6. All right. So that is it for shooting. I'm going to move on now to my charge phase. All right. Doing some charging. I'm going to charge this group of Grey Hunters into this group of warriors. Would you like to Overwatch, sir?
Yeah. There are 20 warriors there.
Yeah.
And
they are in rapid fire. So here comes 40 dice. And we'll come back with the rolls. Okay, rolling 20 dice twice, looking for 6s. And there's 1.
2.
2. Okay. And another 20, looking for 6s. Oof, it's a bunch. 4. 4's pretty good. All right. So with, 5. 5 6s, wounding on 4s. And that's 2 wounds. AP's -1.
Yep.
Force. And 1 goes down. So it'll be this back guy right here. Boop. Alrighty. And now for the 3-inch charge. Excuse me. We need a 3 on this. Boop. And we make it with an 8. And so I'm going to go ahead and maneuver them, and I'll show you where they end up. Alright, and so before pile-ins, that's where this group has ended up. And now that group of Grey Hunters is going to be charging into the same group of warriors. They're looking for a 4-inch charge. So, whoop, and they make it on a 4. Just barely. And I'll move them up too. And we'll come back once they're all done. Okay, and this is where this unit of Grey Hunters has ended their movement. Alright, coming up on... 1 second. Okay, then the Terminators are going to be charging into these Scarabs. Looking for like a 3-inch charge here. They don't have any guns, right?
Nope.
Okay, so... Whoop. And they make it with a 10. So we're going to go just make some space. So that Logan can easily charge into them as well. He needs a 4-inch charge. And he makes it with an 8. So he's just going to be here. And then the Intercessors are also going to charge them. They need a 4-inch charge as well. And it is Charge City with a 9-inch charge. So we'll come back after I have maneuvered them. Okay, so I'm going to start here with my big group of Grey Hunters attacking these warriors. So we're going to pile in. We have a 3-inch pile in. We're just going to go whoop, 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 whoop. Just do, 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 and do, do. Okay. And so that's going to give us 21 attacks. And I think I might have accidentally added a die here. I did not. Okay. So it's going to be 21 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And 2. Okay, and they are strength 4. Toughness 4. Wounding on 4s. No reroll. And that wasn't super great.
Okay.
All right, AP nothing. Force.
7.
All right, so 7 warriors down. And, all right, we'll be back once all that's pulled out. Okay, so now my Grey Hunters here have to pile in order to even try to get attacks in on this group of warriors. So I'm going to come back again after I've had to deal with Arbiter's clever maneuvering. Crafty bastard.
I think that...
Due to Arbiter's really, once again, super clever maneuvering, I couldn't get everybody in to fight, and I did the best I could, but these 2 chaps are going to be out. And the only reason these 4 here managed to be in is because their sergeant managed to get into...
Because you only killed 7
melee.
instead of 8.
Yeah, because I only killed 7 instead of 8. Go me. So that leaves me with 15 attacks, hitting on 3s with no rerolls. Boop. And boop, boop. Yep, okay. And then we're wounding on 4s with no rerolls. I dropped it. And unfortunately, it was a 4, but I dropped it. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. This isn't... I mean, it's statistical, but it's not good. Hey, no AP.
4 up.
All right.
That is 4 more.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty. And 4. Okay. Then that was, that unit took a beating. Literally, with chainswords. Okay, so, next up, I'm going to go with my Wolf Guard. And they are going to pile in. We're going to pile in this way. So that pile in and end up base-to-base contact with this guy. And pile in here. And they are going to drop their 4 attacks. They don't have any sort of close combat weaponry. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. And that's a miss. Okay. That stayed a miss. And what's the toughness on the...
3.
3. So wounding on 3s, no rerolls. And that's 3 wounds, AP nothing. All of them are exactly 3. And
I have 1 armor save.
okay, so that's 2 wounds. That's not enough for a base, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Alrighty. And then I'm going to go with the intercessors. So we're going to pile them in. They're just going to go, I'm just going to go on like a diagonal here. Alright. And here comes another 21 die. Alright, no special weapons amongst the intercessors. So, they're going to be hitting on 3s, re-rolling misses, because they are now within Logan Grimnar's aura. And, so hitting on 3s, and re-rolling all of these misses. Rerolls. So we'll look at this die roll here. Just change the angle. Okay. So here's the rerolled misses. Okay. And now we have wounding on 3s because we're strength 4. Yep. So we're strength 4. So we're wounding on 3s. No rerolls. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. And AP nothing.
Looking for 6s.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2. No, I got 3.
Hooray.
That's that 1 base.
Mm-hmm.
That's another base. That's another base. That's another base. So this base goes.
Yep.
And then 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And so now you've died enough that Logan can't attack. But
Well, at least I'm doing something right.
yeah. But so like I think he still piles in. I think he still piles in. 1 second.
But he has to move towards the nearest enemy unit.
Which is this Scarab Scrub. So he does get to move 3 inches on the pile in, and I misplaced the tape measure, but he's just going to go like that. Alright, that is it for my fight phase.
I get to fight.
Oh yeah, you get to fight. Do the fights.
So these remaining 8 dudes
Yep.
are going to attack this squad.
Okay. They're going to be...
They have 8 attacks because we suck at melee.
I mean, you know, it happens.
A lot. It happens a lot to me. Alright, hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Ooh, there's some hits.
1, 2, 3 misses.
Mm-hmm. And strength 4 toughness 4, wounding on 4s.
Yep. Okay. One wound.
1 wound.
3 up. Bloop. And he's good.
And then these 2 scarabs.
Yep.
To pile in on this Terminator.
Yeah.
They each have 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The weapons go 3+.
Yep. Ooh. Ooh.
And they always wound on 5s.
Okay.
Those are scarabs.
Yeah. That's a wound.
That's a wound.
Any AP, sir?
I think it's AP1.
Okay. 3 up. If it's more than AP1, then we're using their 3 up invuln from their storm shields.
That makes sense.
And he rolled a 1.
Doesn't matter.
It
AP0 though. So.
is AP0, so it didn't matter. That's fine. He'll just be at 1, and we can just move this over. It'll be this guy. All right. So now to morale.
Yeah.
I haven't.
So these guys are going to take insane heroism.
Yep.
2 command points.
Yep.
I lost 4 bases for that thing, but it's leadership 10, so whatever.
It doesn't care. It literally can't fail.
These guys didn't lose anybody.
Nope. All right. So that's the end of Space Wolves turn 2. And I was super worried. Now I'm only regular worried. Because that pylon's still there. And I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Doing reanimation for this group to start with?
Yeah. Reanimate them?
Yeah, it's supposed to roll it.
Yeah. Boop.
That looks good.
That does look good. I'm like, oh noes.
Okay, so I get a bunch back.
Yeah. Oh, and that's only reanimation 1, right?
I have to have this dude within 3 inches of them in order to get the second one.
Oh, okay.
So it's not happening. This dude also has a resurrection orb, though.
Oh no! So, are you gonna try and like res into that range?
No.
Oh. Interesting.
There was a FAQ, and I can only res people next to people that were not
Oh, okay.
down before. So
That's fair.
it's fair. It does prevent the res Congo line.
Yeah.
Which, as cool as it was positioning wise, is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Also, I can't come back in within 1 inch of your guys.
Ah.
So I'm not allowed to come back in melee.
Yeah.
But
Not like in melee right then.
no.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to put 2 more dudes down. So
Okay. I'll just cut it off then.
yeah, these dudes.
Reanimating the destroyers. Oh no.
I get a destroyer back.
Oh, only 1?
You killed my Cryptek.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Whew.
Immediately. You killed my Cryptek immediately.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Movement.
Let's start the movement phase. This guy gives my will be done to these dudes.
Yep.
And they're going to just move back here.
Okay.
So that they have line of sight to this whole mess, but not to this whole mess.
What? No way.
And they have a 6-inch move
Because of my will be done.
I will be done. So
Rad.
Overlord Kuhn is going to advance.
Overlord Kuhn. How far is he advancing?
2 inches.
2 inches. He's really getting out of there. I mean, but for reals. But for reals, he really did get like way out of there on that.
These guys are going to advance and leave combat.
Get out. Just get out.
They go, though.
Yeah. A full 9 inches, right?
Full 9 inches. So this guy ends up here.
Right. And then you just hold that formation and you'll be good. Okay. And we'll come back once they're all moved. All right. So the destroyers are staying there?
Yep.
Okay. And that's where the warriors ended up?
Chill.
Pylon can't go anywhere. Did you remember living metal?
I did not.
Yeah. Boop. All right. You know, just making sure. Okay. So moving on to the psychic phase.
I don't have one.
Oh, no. Okay.
Let's do shooting.
Let's do shooting.
All right.
Guns o'clock.
Start with Telsa Immortals. Telsa
Yep.
Immortals are firing a straight shot into this group.
What? Not that group. They're my favorite.
Because it's closer
Fair.
to the people who are running.
Ah. All right.
Doesn't go.
And We forgot the scarabs, so we're
This
gonna move
one's
them
gonna
now.
advance.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my
gone.
god, 18 inches. You know what? That roll probably is the game right there. Because with an 18-inch move, I don't think I'm catching those dudes ever again. Gone. And gone. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
This thing's also running.
Yeah. Oh my
To the
gosh.
wind.
17 inches. What the heck?
So it's gonna
Coming over here.
duck through here,
What? Why?
and it still has 8 inches.
Yep. 8 more inches of movement after that. Jeebus. Oh my gosh.
It's gonna get 1 inch away from this rhino.
It has to be at least like an inch and some jazz. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
All right.
Because rhino can't kill it really.
I mean, it might. It'll try real hard.
Actually, it can't charge this turn because it disengaged. So
Yeah.
that's a bad move. That's a bad move.
Yep. We'll come back when that's done. Okay, going back to shooting. The 10 immortals firing at my biggest group of Grey Hunters. You have
20 Tesla shots.
20
hitting
Tesla
on
shots.
twos.
Hitting on 2s. Ugh.
Tesla on 5s.
Tesla on 5s. And ouchies. This is going to be bad for me. And we'll come back with the total. Okay. All right. So how many shots again?
Okay, so we ended up with 1 miss,
Mm-hmm.
and we had 11
11 regular hits,
regular hits, which means that we had
8,
8 Tulsa hits,
which means 16
additional hits.
additional hits. I mean, I have this pain sound in my voice just because it's so nuts, but I actually kind of want this group of Grey Hunters to go right now.
I want them to be 1 dude.
Yeah. I want
Come
them.
on, 9 wounds. Actually, that'd be bad.
Yeah.
This is weird because of morale in your Space Marines. This is actually really hard to figure out how many I want to kill.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get through this thing.
Realize I didn't buy a Wolfguard Battle Leader. They are only Leadership 7.
They still get to reroll it, so
Yes.
this is going to be weird.
Yeah.
Wild and crazy and weird we go. Okay, so I'm Mooney on 4s.
Yep.
Because you're... No, 3s, because this is Strength 5.
Yep. Yep.
And you're Space Marines.
We are Space Marines.
2s are out, 1s are out.
Oh my gosh.
I think I just may have killed them.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Boop.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
3 ups.
3 ups. All right. Okay, come on. 10 failures. All right, back on scarabs. Okay. 10 failures. Oh no.
Oh man.
What?
Looks like you made them all.
I missed 4, 5. I missed 5. Wow.
Wow, with morale, that might just be the right number to have dead.
For you.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
Hooray me.
Okay, so 5 of these guys go. We'll take these 5 right here. Whoop. Oh no. I need you guys to run away from the battlefield right now. I need you guys to fail. Oh no. Oh, they can't. That unit can't go away even in morale. Sucks for me.
Pylon is firing
The pylon?
its lightning field
Okay.
at the other group of
Grey Hunters.
Grey Hunters.
The formerly small group, now the big group.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it fires. I'm gonna take that.
Is
No
it?
rerolls.
is
So
it-
It's 3d6 shots.
3d6 shots.
Of Tulsa.
Oh my gosh. So that's
So,
14.
Yeah, 14 shots.
Oh man.
4, 5, 5.
All right. 14 shots. Hitting on.
2s.
Hitting on 2s. Oh, I need you guys to die. Oh, that doesn't look like a roll that's going to end up with all of them dead. It could. All right.
Keep in mind, this is a stronger Tulsa than.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so.
it's Tesla? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll stop for a sec.
Okay, so.
All right. So it is
4, 8, we had 10 normal hits.
Yep.
And 2 Telsa hits, which turns into 4 additional hits.
Right.
Actually works out to hit the same number of times that it shot.
Yeah. Huh. So it ends up wounding on 3s. Any rerolls?
No.
Okay. Ooh.
Doesn't really need it though.
Yeah.
No AP.
No AP. So this unit's probably not going down either.
No, they're just hurt.
Yeah. Okay. 3 ups. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. 5 appears to be the magic number here. Okay. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everybody in the car. So come on, let's ride. At least if this unit rolls a 6 on the morale test, at least they will completely go away. But that's rolling a 6, or after rolling a 6. So yeah, it's gonna be a rough time. Gonna be a rough time. All right, so now the destroyers are going to be firing into this group of Grey Hunters.
Right now, okay. Yep. They are weapon skill 3+.
Yep.
They reroll 1s from Hardwired Hatred.
Yep. Bunch of hits. Toughness 4.
Strength 5.
All right, wounding on 3s.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh shit.
Didn't matter.
And then no rerolls.
Oh no.
Oh no, 1 reroll. There you go.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
Yep.
Okay.
This is 18 minus 3.
Hooray! 6 up. Boop. And I made 1. Yep, I made 1. So 3 more die. Okay.
They're definitely gone.
They are definitely gone. Like 100%.
And then I think he has a Staff of Light. And things are finally close enough for that.
Oh, snap. Okay. With no charges to declare, Arbiter's calling this on his turn 2. So with this coming up now, we have the morale phase. I'm going to start with this unit of Grey Hunters. They lost 8 members this turn. Mm-hmm. And so, bloop. And they failed, so they're gone. They're just gone. Okay, and next up, this unit of Grey Hunters, they lost 5 this turn, so they are failing on a 3-up, with a 6, making them all go away. So that's a 1. They pass. They're totally fine. And that's it for morale on my end. You obviously didn't take any casualties this turn.
I gained dudes.
You actually gained dudes, yeah. That's true. Okay, so that's it for Necron turn 2. Things are looking just grim for everybody? Is that possible? Things looking grim for everybody?
I don't know. My whole flank collapsed.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
you might get a whole new unit of fucking tactical marines.
True that. True that. Okay, going into Space Wolves, turn 3 in the movement phase. I'm going to start, as I generally seem to be doing, with the Primaris Marines. They are going to hobble their 6 inches, just to kind of rotate their formation a little bit. Because I want to try and see the scarabs with as many of them as possible. We're going to go this way. So we should still be within that 30 inches. So even if we aren't getting rapid fire, we're still doing stuff. This way.
It's really good you get to reroll fucking shooting.
Yes, right. Because Logan Grimner,
Yep.
he's going to come this way. And then his Wolf Guard are going to go this way. Still at 1. All right. And then Njal Stormcaller is actually going to go, and he's going to advance. Because he's probably not going to shoot anyway. So, he goes a whopping 6 inches this turn. Whopping 6 inches.
Can you advance and Terminator armor?
So again? Yes.
You can advance and Terminator.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to go here. So he should be within 6 of them. That's cool. And then the I'm going to have the Hellblasters. They're going to move this way. Through this terrain. Boop. And just come out on this side. Boop. Climbing through windows and ish. Boop. Stay coherency. And then the captain's going to go with them. Totally. Because, you know. And then the ancient's going to go here. And the ancient should be giving his aura to everybody. Yes. And yes. And nope. Not for Logan Grimnar. Not for Logan. All right. So that's that whole cadre moved.
He is behind it.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. All right. Next up, the Grey Hunters are going to come and walk this way. Come this way. Oop. Shuffling on up.
You can't be within an inch of them.
Oh. Oop. There we go.
Oh, so you want to be fighting it?
I mean, I can't at this phase, but I mean,
hey, if you want to make it so you can't shoot it with las cannons, I'm okay with that.
I'm not. All right, and then the Long Fangs and the Primaris Lieutenant. Actually, the Lieutenant's going to go this way. Yeah, he's going to go there. Okay, and the Scouts are all going to stay where they are. Then I have to make a decision on these Rhinos. All right, so little Rhino that could is going to stand his ground and stay exactly where he is. And the Land Raider Jr. is going to go ahead, and he is going to just slide on up right to this window. Because, you know, we're okay with dying. We're okay with dying. Okay, so with that being the end of my movement phase, this group of Grey Hunters gets rolled on, and on a total of 4+, they will be actually coming back onto the battlefield. Well, yeah, and then they get a 2. They get a bonus of 2 because they're troops. So they're coming in on a 2-up. 2-up! 2-up! That's a 3, so they are indeed coming back. Okay, and in placing the unit of Grey Hunters, I'm going to spend my last 2 CP for the outflanking reinforcements stratagem, and they will be able to come in on any board edge, except for this one. So they're going to come in on this one here, and they're going to end pretty much just behind this die here. All right, so I will come back once I have placed them. Okay, so moving on to my psychic phase, Njal Stormcaller is going to fire off Tempest Wrath on this group of Immortals. And it's Warp Charge 6, he's looking for 5s from his +1 for being amazing. And I don't have any command points left. It's really a sad situation. Oh, got it with a 6. Okay, so that's a -1 to all of their to-hit rolls until my next psychic phase. And then, he's gonna... is their movement still high?
No, that's at the end of my turn.
Okay, so he's gonna hit them with Jaws of the World Wolf. Manifesting on 7, so he needs a 6 on these 2d6. And he gets it on an 8. All right, so 2d6 -5. That is 6, 7, 8. So that is 3 mortal wounds onto that unit. Jaws of the World Wolf is definitely doing its work. Okay. Now, on to shooting. All right, thing one in shooting. The Wolf Guard are going to fire their Storm Bolters into these Scarabs. So they're going to be firing 8 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. And that's 2 misses. 3s. Okay. And wounding on 3s, no rerolls. And so that is 4 wounds. AP nothing.
I think I'm a 6 up still.
Okay, pausing for a sec.
6 up and
6 up, 6 up.
I make none of them, so base and he has 1 wound on him.
Okay. Then rapid fire. Yes. Okay. So next, Logan Grimnar is going to be firing his Stormbolter into them as well. Hitting on 2s, no rerolls. Or excuse me, he's rerolling. I'm sorry, he rerolls everything. I don't know why I said no rerolls. Okay. Wounding on 3s, no rerolls. That's probably why I got. And that is 2 wounds.
Come on, 6 up.
And that's 2 2s. Using your reroll won't save him.
Yes, it will. He has 2 wounds left.
Oh, okay. See, your counting up thing is the thing that messed me up.
Let's put a command point.
Okay, 6 up. Nope. Alrighty. Down they go. Okay, now this unit of Grey Hunters is going to fire at that unit of Immortals. I messed up in deploying them, and these back 2 can't, are out of range. So, we're going to have 8 shots, hitting on 3s with no rerolls. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And that's a whole mess of hits. And then wounding on 4s. Are they toughness 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So wounding on 4s, once again, no rerolls. And that is that many wounds.
3 ups.
3 ups. Ooh, 1 wound. 1 gets through. Yeah. Putting work in. That's all we can do. Put work in. Who dies? That's the question. Dun, dun, dun. And now Little Rhino That Could is going to fire, or excuse me, not Little Rhino That Could. Land Raider Jr. is going to fire his shots into this Scarab. So 8 shots from his twin Storm Bolters. Hitting on 3s with no rerolls. I should have advanced that, Captain. And that's 7 hits. Wounding on 3s, no rerolls. And that is 4 wounds, sir. AP nothing. You're covered.
Hooray.
Yeah.
5 ups.
Mm-hmm. And he made 2. Down to Schwan. Okay, next up, this unit of Grey Hunters is going to fire into the Immortals with their bolt guns. They're going to be looking for 3s with 8 dice. No rerolls. Once I adjust the camera to be better framed. There we go. Okay. 3s. No rerolls. And then 4s. Do. So that is 3 wounds, sir.
Yep. Miss one.
Oh, snap. One guy dies. Okay. So, the Primaris Intercessors, these guys here, will be firing their bolt rifles at that unit of, the remaining unit of warriors. They're going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. Rerolling these misses. Okay. And strength 4, toughness 4, wounding on 4s. No rerolls. Okay. It's not a lot. It's only 4 wounds, sir. AP -1.
Okay. Start up again.
Bang, bang, bang. I really don't want to fire my Hellblasters at the frickin' Scarab, but I really think I'm going to have to. And I'm very upset about it. Okay, next thing. The Scouts will be firing at the Overlord again. Because they like that. That's that ish they do like. And they are going to be hitting on 3s without any rerolls. And so that's 3 hits. Wounding on 5s. 6s. Yep, 6s add an additional mortal wound. And that is 2 mortal wounds and 3 regular wounds. Yep.
Alright.
AP is nothing.
Okay, he's got a 3 up.
Oh my glob. So just the 2 mortal wounds make it through. Oh, those dice, you've betrayed me. Okay, I've been delaying the inevitable, but I can't keep going on like this. I can't keep delaying this awfulness. I'm gonna have to fire my Hellblasters into this stupid Scarab. Land Raider Jr. couldn't do the job, and I didn't bring that boy over to help him. So, here we go. 6 dice. I have 6. Hitting on 3s. We're not supercharging because we're already strength 7. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wow, guys. Now you guys roll 2s? Okay. Wounding on 3s. No rerolls.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh, wounding on 2s. No rerolls. Good thing we're wounding on 2s. Because that's 3 wounds. AP -4.
It's a fucking toughness 3. Yeah, that thing's dead.
What the heck? I'm so mad. I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. All right, and now for team fire support over here. I'm going to start with these 2 remaining las cannons. They're going to use their reroll 1s to hit on the destroyers. Okay, and they're going to fire their las cannons there because that's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. So they're going to hit on 3s, reroll 1s. That's 2. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. And rerolling this 1, that one's a 6. And that one is missed because it's a 2. AP is -3.
They have a 3 up normally, so that would be a 6, but I'm in cover. So
5 up.
5 up. Nope.
Okay. And D6 damage. Shoot. And that's 6. He goes down, probably to get back up again. Then the bigger group of Longfangs is going to use their reroll 1s on the pylon. Because, you know, that's what we've been doing all game. The heavy bolter is going to fire into this group of warriors, and the las cannons are going to fire into the pylon. So we're going to go ahead and start with the heavy bolter, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. And it's doing its job. And then it's going to be wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. And that is 2 wounds, AP -1.
5 up.
5 ups. Got one, failed one. Boop. Now for the last cannons. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s for against the pylon. Ooh, good thing we're rerolling this 1. Boop. And that's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Shaboop. And that is 1 wound.
I still have a 5 up.
5 up. Invuln. Oh, dice. Why you betray me still? Oh, no. Oh, no.
It wasn't a potato.
It wasn't a potato. I think I'm gonna have to move on to charges now. Yep. Charges. Oh, no. I dropped a Grey Hunter. But that doesn't matter, because these Grey Hunters are going to be charging, and they're going to charge, they're going to declare both the Overlord and the remaining Immortals.
Okay.
Would you like to Overwatch, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, you are subtracting 1 from the hits of the Immortals.
I miss.
Oh, man. And the Overlord?
Has no range weapons.
Has no ranged weapons. Oh man, I'm probably getting into a fight I should not. But hey, we're Space Wolves and we're daring, right? Okay.
And he's only got 1 wound.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
2 wounds left. I think there's 1 wound left.
So to get within an inch, we need the 4-inch charge here. Unfortunately, I don't have any rerolls. So if this flubs, I am poop out of luck here. And shoot! And I didn't flub it. That's an 11. Okay, so they're just going to move on in. So we're going this way. Shapoopy. Shapoopy. And we have to stay out of 3 inches of the pylon.
You have not done that.
Say again?
You're not out of 3 inches.
Or, excuse me, I have to stay out of 1 inch. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. So there's that. I was thinking of piling in. That's why I was. Okay. That's the only charge I have to declare.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and move to fight. So these guys are going to pile in. So we move up to 3 inches. And then I think the last guy's not going to be able to make it in.
Well, he can't make it in on the Overlord, but...
Oh, actually, no, he'll be able to make it in.
Yeah.
Because he can make it within 1 inch of this guy. Not bad. So, yeah. Alright, and now they're going to pile all their attacks on the Overlord.
Because of course they do.
Well, because, yeah, it was...
Yeah.
He's...
Of course they do.
So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 9. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we're hitting on 3s with no rerolls. And I really wish I'd had rerolls because that's only 3 hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's bad. He's toughness 5, right?
Yeah.
So wounding on 5s, no rerolls, and I'm out of command points. So that's no wounds. No wounds! No wounds!
Alright. Overlord's going to spend.
Mm-hmm.
And he has... he hits on 2s.
All right. So 3 attacks with the War Scythe, hitting back. Hitting on 2s. They're toughness 4.
He is strength 7 with this attack.
All right. Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
So there's 1 dead.
Okay. And it'll be this guy who couldn't really keep up.
Something for AP -4.
No, they do not have something for AP -4. All right. And next.
Next, the Immortals are going to go. There are 6 of them resilient enough to still be standing.
Mm-hmm.
They're Necrons, so they get 1 attack each.
Yep.
And it hasn't very good.
Yep.
3+.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4+.
Yep. Oh, only 2 wounds. AP?
Nothing.
All right. So 3 up. And 1 more goes down. Boop, doop, boop, boop, doop. All right. And with that done, that's the end of my turn. Turn 3, Space Wolves, and things are rough. Things are not looking great. At least right there. As I'm staring at that, that's not looking great. I mean, I guess the rest of the table looks okay for me. So they have a leadership 7. Okay. Go ahead and pile in. So they have leadership 7, and with leadership 7, then with a 3, they only lost 2. That's 5. So, yep, they're fine. All right, and we'll come back with Necrons. Turn 3. My bad. He has to do morale too.
So, I lost 5 immortals this turn.
Yep.
I think I have an extra one on the table because there's 6 over here and there should be 10 in the unit.
Oh, okay. Just draw one off. It's fine.
Lost 5 immortals.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, because the warlord's still up, so they're leadership 11. So
So there's
are
a fine.
But
Yep.
these guys, we lost 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are fine too.
Yep.
Huh, okay, no. Excuse me, I don't have to do anything.
All right. Coming back with Necrons. Turn 3. All right.
So reanimate.
Reanimation.
Start with these dudes.
Yep.
There's 5 of them. They reanimate on 5s.
Yep.
That's a great roll.
Ooh, buddy.
And they're next to the Overlord, who... Oh, I have to wait till everything's done.
Yep.
My bad. We'll do the 3 Destroyers next.
Mm-hmm.
These 3 things in here.
Yep.
Destroyers.
Ooh, that's
Got
one. I keep roasting one, and then he just gets back up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
So 9 for
The Warriors.
the Warrior Squad. 5.
Oh, here's more.
I'll take it. No. 5s.
That's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
Right. And then Resurrection Orb gets these 2 again.
Yep. Oh,
Get another
more.
one.
Oh, man. All my hard work.
And this motherfucker has a
Resurrection Orb as well. So they get another...
These 2.
The Destroyers. Yep.
No.
Nope. Nobody. Okay. And how about the Warriors?
That's not 3 inches.
Okay. All right. So that is your reanimation step, as everything I have done comes undone, and I am probably gonna cry.
Right. We're gonna do Coward mode.
Coward mode. Activate.
Operation Coward mode. These guys are gonna move here.
Okay.
It gets them in better range of firing at Hellblasters.
Yep.
Which hopefully we can sell Hellblasters back to that side of the board, which would be nice.
Yeah.
These guys are going to stay where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are going to... They're not really going to move very far at all. Just making sure that they're all in range to fire this way.
Because that's what we want.
That's what we need to do.
That's where the fight is.
Yeah.
What's funny is it somehow kind of became the Vanguard deployment a little bit.
Yep. Well, my flank completely collapsed immediately.
Yeah. What's true.
Which is funny because that was the strong side too with the Scarabs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be movement.
Okay.
It's not a lot.
There's not a lot left on the table for.
I don't have much.
Yeah.
So. And we're going to shooting. And to start shooting, we're going to use. What is with these dudes firing into these dudes?
Okay.
They're all in range.
Yep.
And there are 16 of them because they're 4 dead.
Yep.
So I need dice.
Ooh, here, have some dice.
Hey, they're not in rapid fire because lol.
Because you've been running away a little bit.
It's the best plan.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided it was the best plan.
Once again, not gonna disagree.
Yeah, that's 16.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
These guys hit on 3s.
Ooh.
Not bad for me.
Nope, not bad at all.
And they wound
On force.
That's worse.
That is worse. And then I have 4-ups.
Yep. But you didn't cast Stormcaller.
Yeah, I didn't. I really wanted to get a poor idea charge off, apparently. Shoot. And that's 1 dead, that's 2 dead, and that's 3 dead. So that is 3 dead Primaris Marines. And I think I'm actually going to pull them from the back. Boop. And and each one of those guys gets to roll on a 4-up, or looking for a 4-up. If they get a 4-up, the Primaris Marine is the Primaris Ancient. It lets them have a shot. So only one gets a shot. So he's going to be firing back at the
Sure.
at the warriors, hitting on 3s and re-rolling misses. Boop. Reroll here. This is not a reroll. Wounding on 4s, and that is a wound. AP -1.
5 up.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
And then these 3 gone. Pew pew.
Next, the pylon is going to fire into these guys.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's going to fire in wide spread mode.
Okay.
So that is 2d6 shots.
2d6.
I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this one.
Okay. So 7 shots. I mean, that's still plenty of shots. That unit is significantly reduced.
2+ to hit.
Yep. All right, so you only missed 1.
Yep. And then I believe this is
It's
basically Melta.
okay.
Okay, so
Strike what?
that's going to be strength 8.
Okay, so wounding on 2s. And
That's another one.
yep. Nope. This was his
Health dice.
has health die.
Okay.
So
6 and each of these is going to be AP -3.
Mhm.
You have 3 ups normally, so you get 6 pluses.
6s. 6s. Shows me for not casting Stormcaller. 6s. So
You made it okay.
yep.
All right. So first one,
Mhm.
they're D3 damage each. So
Yep. First one. 1.
Oh,
And that's 1 base. And that's another base. And that's another base. And I pulled those out a little too haphazardly. But that's okay. Now, I'm really sure that unit's probably donezo this turn. Okay, so I somehow managed to not accidentally die out of the Ancient's range. So here's 3 die coming in on hoping for 4-ups. And none of them. None of them! It's a bad day for that roll today.
so final shots
Yep.
are going to be these 4 dudes into the Hellblasters.
Yep.
That's 8 shots of Gauss Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Rerolling
Ones?
1s. Yeah, that's the number.
Yeah. Oh, 2 rerolls. Okay. My 4 Hellblasters.
This is strength 5.
Okay, they are toughness 4.
Rerolling 1s for hardwired hatred.
Okay. All right.
Actually, no, it's annihilation protocols. Whatever.
Okay. Either way.
It's still rerolling 1s.
Yeah. AP?
7. That's going to be AP -3, I think.
AP -3. Whole unit isn't in cover. Or isn't on the thing. So we're not covered.
Yeah, -3.
-3. Oh, okay. So we're looking for 6s. And I only pass 1. How much damage is it?
D3.
D3.
So this could kill them all.
Yeah, it's probably going to kill them all.
Nope.
Nope. That's 1 base.
Oh my god.
2 bases. And 3 bases. All right. So they are all 3 dead. They are just barely within reach of the Primaris Ancient. Because, you know, I do that. And so 3s. Or 4s. So 2 of them will fire their gats at the pylon.
Overcharge mode.
In overcharge mode. It'll be this guy here who's in rapid fire, and this guy. Oh, wait, this guy might be in rapid fire too. So I'm going to do a quick measure. Okay, so these Hellblasters, these two up front, are within rapid fire range of the pylon. Thank you. So they are going to be firing at it in supercharged mode. 4 dice, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Capitan. And re-rolling this 1. Yeah. And then these are strength 8.
Toughness 8.
Wounding on 4s, no re-rolls. Come on, buddies. Deal some damage here. And that is 3 wounds. It is AP minus 4.
I got a 5 up invuln though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 hits.
All right, and that is 2 damage each.
Oof.
Yeah. Yep. So, in their dying breaths, these Hellblasters have...
Actually helped a bunch.
They did help a bunch.
Now you're in striking distance.
Yeah. Okay, so are you, is that your shoe sting?
That's on my shoe sting.
Okay, so we'll be back in, after the jump with that fight for my poor Grey Hunters.
He's hitting on 2s.
Okay, so Overlord's hitting on 2s. Whacking those dudes. No rerolls, so that's 2 hits. They are toughness 4.
He is strength 7, so this is 3s.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, shit.
And they're dead.
Shit.
They're dead. Down.
Shit. Really hoping to fail one of those.
Sorry. We died too easily. So that's that fight done. Going on to the morale phase, right?
I get to consolidate, right?
Oh, yeah. You can still consolidate. And you just have to move 3 inches towards the closest enemy unit, which is these guys. So, yeah, go ahead and tuck right behind cover there, because, boop, perfect. Okay, and while you get yourself sorted out there, my Primaris Marines, my Intercessors, these poor saps, are going to, they're going to try and pass their morale test. They are currently at Leadership 9, so yeah, and can reroll. But they lost 6, so big losses. That's a 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. They're fine. All right. So now we will go into Space Wolves turn 4, where things are turning. I feel like things are turning, and not in my favor.
It's getting weird.
It's definitely getting weird.
And it's variable game length, so...
Yeah.
You
All right.
Still have this.
So,
Also, if Luke Grimmer gets in on anything.
Space Wolves turn 4. I'm going to actually start here with these Grey Hunters. And they are going to move. And they're just going to regularly move. Because, you know, that is what we do.
That is how the Grey Hunter do.
Yeah, they're over here just hunting. And 6 inches, like, anytime I see it, I'm like, dang, that sounds slow. But it's really not. We just hold formation. Moving quickly. Moving quickly. All right, getting into range. Getting into range. Okay, next up, the Intercessors are going to move. They're just going to move regularly. What remains of them? The bloody remains of them and their friends. Because we want some action. We need some action if we're going to make it look a true survival. Yeah, this guy will come right there. Okay, and LEG is he's gonna advance because I don't think he's gonna get any shoe sting in this turn. So he advances. So he's gonna go 7 inches. he's just here to maintain that aura. And then his two Terminator bros are going to advance, and they advance up to 11 inches.
They haul ass.
They're like, "Wait for us! Don't forget about us, brothers! We're supposedly good at this." They're not good at this.
They definitely hauled ass pretty well.
Yeah. They haven't done much else.
They're good at the rock.
Yeah. That's what they're here for, apparently. All right, then Njal Stormcaller is gonna move his happy butt right up here, and the Ancient is gonna tag along. Now, the Primaris Captain, he is going to advance. And he advances 3 for a total of 9 inches. And he's just hauling his happy ass back this way. So, okay. Seems like a good turn of movement so far. Okay, next up, Land Raider Jr. is just gonna... It's gonna move in. It's actually... Excuse me, I'm gonna start with Little Rhino that could. He's gonna move somewhere. I guess cover... Well, it only matters against the destroyers, right? So
Sort of.
Sort of? He's actually gonna move like this way. Because it's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, he'll be there. And then Land Raider Jr. will move to where his buddy was. And the Long Fangs will... And the Long Fangs and the Scouts will stay exactly where they are. Then we'll move on to... I guess we'll call it Lightning Round. Because it's psychic. It's psychic, and lightning happens in psychic. I guess lightning happens on your shooting, too, so... A lot. Oh, and I have to roll for my reserves. I have to see if my Hellblasters and that group of Grey Hunters comes back. That's why I did that. Okay, I was like, why did I do that? Okay, so, Grey Hunters coming back on a 2-up. That's a 1. They failed. Amazing. And then the Hellblasters are coming back on a 4-up. 4-up. 3. Oh my gosh. Nothing came back this turn. All right. So now we're going to move on to Psychic.
Seems
shenanigans-y.
Yeah. So I'm not going to play it like that. So the Njal Stormcaller is going to first hit him and his homeboys up with Stormcaller. It's probably not going to help much. But it might, and so he needs a 5 for this, because he's looking for 6, and he gets it with a 6. And then he's going to Jaws of the World Wolf, the Immortals, thank you. And once again, or this time he needs a 7, so he's looking for a 6. And he gets it with a 7 exactly. Now, 2d6 minus 5. That is 1. No! Psychic is so unreliable. Oh. All right, I'm going to start my shooting phase now. And first things first, I am the realist. Because Njal Stormcaller is going to send his bird after the pylon.
What?
Yeah. Yep. It's assault D6.
What?
It's literally the only thing in range.
What?
So assault D6. That's 5 attacks. Or 5. This is ballistic skill 2-up. Hitting on 2s and rerolling misses because now he's near his buddy.
What?
So he hits 5 times. Wounding on 6s, no rerolls.
What? God.
No wounds.
That's more like it.
No wounds. Going mad. We're going mad here. Okay, now the intercessors are going to fire their bolt rifles into the immortals.
Mm-hmm.
So hitting on 3s, rerolling misses. Do. Good thing we're rerolling. And wounding on 4s, no rerolls. So that's 1 wound, AP -1. It's okay. Just roll a die. 6. Hooray! Now the Grey Hunters are gonna fire all of their bolt guns into those immortals as well.
Okay.
And it's gonna be 10. Nobody's in rapid fire. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hitting on 3s, no rerolls. No rerolls. No rerolls. And wounding on 4s. Can you guess how many rerolls, Arbiter?
None.
You're right. Hey, they at least did stuff. Okay, 4 wounds. AP nothing.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I'm Space Marines.
You're Space Marines. Why are you Space Marines? Okay, next up is the Scouts. They are going to fire their snipers into the Destroyer Lord.
Fuck you.
No, you're not my type. They're going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, because now the captain's here.
I'm gonna keep trying though.
Oh, that's fair. I'm very pretty. And that is 4 hits. His toughness.
5.
Wounding on 5s. 6s.
Just think of him as a bike.
Okay. 6s will do the thing with the mortal wounds and the stuff. And that is 1 mortal wound and 1 regular wound. Oh, just the mortal wound. Pow! How you like me now?
I'm not actually worried about that, so it'll go away.
Yeah, it's really not a big deal.
Inconsequential.
Oh no! Fair.
Which is a little douchey, but
Whatevs. Okay, so now these long fangs. I'm going to start with the last cannons, and you know the drill. They're after the pylon, so they're going to do that, and then the heavy bolters are going to do that. So the last cannons into the pylon. Ooh, 3s hitting on or rerolling 1s. How dare you roll a 2 right now? Then 3s rerolling 1s. Good die. This is my new pet die.
5s.
5s. That die is getting smashed with a hammer. Not really. I love all of my Hellfrost die. I really do, even if they betray me. All right.
Ghost gun, dodges, ghost style.
Yeah. Yeah. Then the heavy bolter into the immortals. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 3s with rerolls, right? They're toughness 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost track. Okay, so that's 2 wounds, AP -1.
4.
4s! Haha! I got 1.
I lost 1.
Oh no!
Those record.
Okay, next up, the next set of long fangs. They're going to use their thing on the destroyers, their reroll 1s. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh my gosh. Guys, this isn't the psychic phase. This isn't when this is supposed to happen. Okay. Next up, little rhino that could's gonna fire at the destroyers too, because it thinks it can. It really does. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Nope. Land Raider Jr., he's going to be firing. He's close enough for rapid fire, so he's going to do this twice. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Oh, hey, buddy. Good job. Wounding on 5s, no rerolls. Yeah, 2 wounds.
To the destroyers?
Yeah.
AP.
Nothing.
2 ups.
2 ups. Oh, no. And then his second set is rapid fire. We're rapidly firing. 3s, no rerolls. Yeah. 5s, no rerolls. Yeah. 2 up.
2 up.
You rolled too many die, but it's okay. That's it for my shooting. I'm going to go on to my charge phase now. I'm not declaring any charges.
Interesting.
Yeah, going on to morale.
Bold move, Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him. It's not going to work out for me. I really should charge with the intercessors into the immortals.
Yeah.
Like, just to stop the immortals from shooting.
You should.
I really should.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. Do your Overwatch.
Alright, so the intercessors are being charged.
They're charging.
The Immortals are firing Telsa back.
Mm-hmm.
And in 8th edition, Telsa works on Overwatch.
Oh no! Oh no!
So that's 3 hits.
Yeah. Do it. We're toughness 4. I like the electric looking dice.
Yeah.
Ooh! That's 2 wounds. 3 ups. The guy died.
Yeah, that was tomorrow.
Someone died. This guy. It was him. He's the failure.
Doesn't he get like a 4+7?
Oh, he does. Thank you. Yes, you're right. 4 up! Nope.
Well, he tried.
He did. I think the dice have turned on me. I think they don't like me anymore. Okay. All right. All right. So here comes a 5-inch charge. I need a 5-inch charge. 5 inches of fury. Hey, 6. Okay.
All right.
So they made it. Good job, boys. Good job getting in there. I'm proud of you. You guys have actually been kicking a shit ton of butt today. And you're doing good.
Snow.
It's the snow. Oh my god, maybe that's the power. Okay, now for my pile-in. It's really simple. Nothing complicated happening here. And I have 1, 2, 2, 4, 7 attacks. That's it. 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Because Logan couldn't follow them. Ba-da-dow! And wounding on 4s. No rerolls. That is 2 wounds. AP nothing, sir. 3s! Oh, hey, we got one.
Cool. And take one down.
Okay. Do you want, like, this guy gone?
It doesn't matter. They're Talon, so.
Okay. Boop. Now it's your turn.
Super.
Oh my gosh.
Super will get them.
Such complicated maneuvers.
Okay, I have 6.
Uh-huh.
I don't get multiple attacks like cool forces. That's 3 hits.
3 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
All right, 3 ups. 3 ups. There we go. We're fine.
Yep.
Yeah. And we only lost 1 guy, and we're leadership 8. So, yeah.
You're fine.
Well, I'm fine.
I lost 1 guy on leadership 11.
Excuse me, you lost more than 1 guy. You lost like 2 guys this turn.
Okay.
All right, going on to Necron's turn 4. All right, reanimation. What are we reanimating? How are we doing it?
This guy's 5 ups.
Yep. Ooh, 1 comes back. Boop.
These guys 5 ups.
5 ups. Oh my glob. 3 of them. 3 of them come back. Oh my.
These guys 5 ups.
Mm-hmm. Man. All right. Finally, a destroyer didn't come back.
5 ups.
Yep. Oh no, that could still be a thing. Oh no, always destroyers coming back. It never stops.
These guys 5 ups.
Okay. What about the second set of warriors over there?
That's more than 3 inches.
Oh right, I keep doing that. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind I keep thinking that it's 6 inches for some reason.
It got late at some point.
At some point, we got tired. Okay. All right. We'll come back after the jump with Necron's turn.
Jump!
Oh my gosh, I hope not. Okay, Necron's turn 4 movement. Yeah.
I'm done.
Ha! Nice. All right, after the fastest movement phase that's ever happened in Warhammer 40K. What are you doing for your psychic phase?
I'm done.
Nice.
Moving on to shooting.
Okay.
These guys are going to fire at the Terminator because they can't see anything else.
Yeah. Hooray.
And they can't shoot at all 3 of the characters over there until the Terminator's dead.
Until those... Yeah. Oh, no. So bad.
19 shots.
19 shots.
The Terminators.
Hitting the termies. This will probably do it for them.
It should, but, you know, reality says no a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right. Toughness is 4.
Strength is 4.
Hooray!
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, and you remembered to cast your psi power.
I did. So 2 ups, baby. Doop. And we're good.
Yep.
They're just like, what? Did something happen? There's too much snow. I can't tell.
I think they're close enough for destroyer zone, though.
Yeah, I think so as well.
So here's 10 Gauss cannon shots into those 2 Terminators.
Yeah.
Rerolling ones
Yep.
for hardwired hate.
Yep. I think you just rerolled a 3. It's okay. Because they all hit anyway.
No, 2's miss.
Oh, 2's miss? Okay.
It's fine.
Alrighty.
And these are strength 5, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And rerolling ones for extermination protocols.
Yep. Okay. So that's a whole mess. AP?
This is AP minus 3.
3 up invulns.
Fuck your storm shields.
No. They're also not my type.
Also, it might burn.
So that's 1. So this guy dies. Doop.
Yeah.
Boop, doop, doo.
Storm shields.
I love them. Alright, what's next?
Well, because I wanted to do it this whole game, and fuck it. This thing's gonna turn and it's gonna fire at Land Raider Jr.
Land Raider Jr.? Oh no!
So this is D6 macro shots.
Okay.
That's 5 shots.
5 shots? Oh no.
Land Raider Jr. doesn't fly, so
Nope.
I'm at -1.
So you're at 3.
3 ups.
Mm-hmm. And that's all. That's all of them hitting.
Your toughness.
7.
Right. So I am strength 16.
Running
2s.
on 2s. Okay. AP?
This is AP minus 4.
Yeah, that's it. That's go ahead and
You
just
just cover.
okay. AP minus 4, so that's 6 ups. 6s. 6s. And
Wow.
wow, 2 6s. All right. So how much damage is each?
Each of these is D3 plus 6. So.
Oh. That's 8.
That's.
Oh.
3. That's
That's a
7.
7. Okay.
Another 7.
And it's dead.
Aww.
Yeah, it's mega dead. Did you mean Land Raider Jr. or did you mean
I meant
Little
Land
Randall?
Raider Jr. because it's
Oh.
closer.
Okay. Effing vaporized, and just like my toes are now from stubbing them. Do you have any other shooting?
I do not have any other shooting.
Okay, moving on to your charge phase.
This.
Oh, did you remember the living metal for the pylon?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. All right, any charges to declare?
Yes, the Overlord is going to charge into this melee, and because of weird pile-in rules, he can't heroically intervene.
Okay. So, yeah. He needs, like, a 2-inch charge.
Yep.
Oh, no! Oh, he made it! He can actually move up to 11 inches.
Yeah, I don't want him in front of people, though.
What? Why not?
Just fuck you.
What? You don't want him in front of Logan Grimnar?
No, I want a nice buffer of meat shields.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. So now your fight phase.
Yep, we're going first with the Overlord.
Mhm.
He's charged. Dude swings on 2s.
Yep. Hits.
Dude wounds on 3s.
Yep. Wounds.
So
AP?
-4.
-4. Okay. How much damage?
These are D3, so this guy.
Yep. Dead.
Dead. This guy.
Also dead.
This guy.
Also dead. Everyone's dead.
Good job, Overlord.
We're all dead here.
You came, you smote, you ran away.
Sorry. Okay.
He's going to consolidate 3 inches again.
Okay. Going back that way.
This way.
Okay.
And these guys are in melee, so they also get to consolidate.
Yeah. Who would have thought Necron's doing hit and run tactics? I know I never would have seen it coming.
We literally had a hit and run god for like 4 editions.
Oh. Well, then never mind. I guess.
Get educated.
Fine. Okay. Well, ouch. So that's the end of
Necron's turn 4.
Necron's turn 4. And we're going to go into Space Wolves turn 5 with things looking pretty darn hopeless. Yeah.
Why don't you make all of your reserve rolls now, though?
Maybe. Okay, Space Wolves turn 5. I'm going to start my movement with these Grey Hunters. They're just going to keep on trucking up the field. Just keep on trucking up the field, yeah. Boop. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And we're getting closer to those immortals. Might be in...
actually be rapid fire now.
Yeah, might be in actual, factual, useful range. Yes. Yes, now we are. Now we are. Okay, and then Logan Grimnar and the gang that remains over here is going to move. We're going to just check it on over. Come on over, Grimnar. Okay. And, yeah, nobody else is moving from their spot. So, with nobody moving from their spot, I'm going to go to the end of movement phase, reserve rolls. Okay. First roll is going to be for the Hellblasters on a 4-up. Nope. Then, next, the, Grey Hunters. Or actually, excuse me, Land Raider Jr. on a 4-up. Yes. The Grey Hunters on a 2-up. Yes. And the Intercessors on a 2-up. And yes. Okay, so I get back Land Raider Jr., the Intercessors, and the Grey Hunters. So nothing super useful. And I'll place them, and we'll come back after that. All right, and instead of actually moving on with the whole thing, I'm calling it here because I don't think anything that's left on the table could probably be removed by the end of my turn 5 here, and the game would have ended anyway. So, actually, that would have continued, but nothing would have really went my way here, I think, from this point on. So, I'm calling it here. Handshake me. Thank you, sir. Good game. Yeah, and so like it if you do, a comment if you want. Hit the subscribe button. You too can live in your mom's basement. Oh, and we have a Facebook now. Check us out on Facebook. Links in the description. Bye.